3-4 hours. Y'all could have put some better chairs, or some cushions,
I'm sure that's.
or maybe have an intermission.
Show the 3 hours.
If you don't intermission, go long as you're gonna lose.
Okay, so
Okay, make the motion.
I have the motion that we reimburse the family for this weekend's usage of the, community center, reimburse the rental fee. And that we proceed with half rate rental until, we are able to replace the, tables at the community center.
Can we add that Joe has the authority to, go back to full rate once that table's rectified? The
Yes,
repairs of the
I
table?
said until we are able to.
Okay, so he can go back to full rate when that's rectified.
Yes.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? We passed 4-0. I have no idea what I wrote here for number 11.
We already
Was that
discussed
three?
it, that was to plan this out.
Okay. And then 12, the FERD Act,
Ready to go.
we just need to make sure we have ADA compliant with the FERD Act.
Citizen comment?
Citizen comments, if anybody's still awake out there. Citizens comment, come on, Rocky.
I just want to say, if you could get me a list of how many tables and chairs you have. I don't know what's normal, but I can find out, I think Donnie would have that. If you just get me a list of what inventory you have, and we'll see what we need to
And
add.
are you gonna see about the AC unit or do
I'm
we
gonna
need
talk
to?
to, I'll give look at next week tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
The inventory list, I'll see what Donnie's got.
And with the AC, will you communicate with Joe tomorrow? So
I'll
that-
come call me through the stakes and I'll let y'all.
Okay, thank you, Rocky.
Alright.
And I wanna thank Rocky for having so much involvement. Last chance for citizen comments, council comments.
I have a comment. So I had a last minute request for, summer program here in Fort White because there was nothing. And a couple of the teachers, from, my church wanted to put together a summer reading program. I contacted Rocky at the last minute to see if the county could help us with funding for it, and it was done. Right away, everything's been done on their end, it's just us working out on the church's end, and I contacted Kelly before I knew anything about the community center being in the state that it was, because, to block off the dates to have it at the community center, and I guess if the AC gets fixed, we still can have it there, so it's tentatively blocked off for the dates, that they would need to hold this community program. It's called Thrive, it's a reading program, so when it targets, like teachers have identified kids that need help. So, the county awarded us $6,000 for that grant, and that was all because of Rocky at last minute.
Wow, that's great.
So if, I guess I probably wouldn't need it to, we would need to make some, well, I don't know, because it's a county building, so I just had Kelly block off the dates because it was a county building, so that nobody rents it. So if everything is fixed, then I would like for them to proceed with the program there instead of at our church.
Yes,
You know, agree?
we probably should, I think that we should make a motion.
And I think that, once the check and everything is signed, which it should be soon, everything was done this weekend, then, I told the program directors to get with Joe and them to put it on the, town website.
Yes. Should we make a motion to ensure that, or is that correction?
I don't think we needed a motion because, they said it was like, it's really the county's building and just
Okay.
blocking it off, and they were sponsoring the program.
Okay, while you're talking, do we wanna back up and talk about your fundraisers and whatnot?
Oh, I forgot all
Yeah.
about that. So it was just, so this school year is ended, we had an abundance of requests last year, and we have done nothing to bring in money to help our kids for next year. So we're gonna be getting requests when school comes back again to help support them. So it was just my idea, with the depot, and I wanted to know if Ms. Terry would take on this. So the, city of Alachua and other towns have like a marketplace on Saturdays at there, and I thought that all money for vendors could go towards that fund, so we could get some funds coming in to be able to donate back to the community.
That's exactly.
So I wanted to request that you take on that
Absolutely.
task.
Absolutely. And on that same note, the 2 yard sales and the 2 Santa Christmas with pancakes with Santa, all for the last 2 years, each of those made money. And we've yet to spend any of that money. And we've talked about this before you were even on it, before you were even on the council, of setting up, using that money for funds like when the soccer team comes in, or using that money for tables at the depot. You know, so that it should be, I'm just guessing, at least $2,500 from those 4 events, because that yard sale brings in some money.
I was just looking at the structure of, Alachua's downtown, the market,
Oh, yeah.
that they do, and I thought that was a good idea to bring more money into the funds.
You don't need me anymore, because I've got to try.
No.
No, sir, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Evans.
But that was it on that, so I just wanted to ask if you would
Yeah, that's
spearhead
fine,
that.
but you gotta give me some contacts for whoever needs to know.
Okay.
Mr. Ireland, thank you so much.
Thank you. Sorry, run out, man.
Yes, sir.
We'll
You're good.
tomorrow.
We don't do anything quick around here.
I know that.
So Joe, I had this on my council comment, the issue with the ship and the CDBG, is that resolved or?
Well, yeah, we have, the problem is, we have information showing what the average is, the state average, and national average, and all that, but the problem is the one vendor, they charge X amount for, septic system, it was actually, but then when you approach them without the program, the cost is a fraction of that.
Right.
And that's the issue.
Right.
But here's the thing. And it's, you have not a lot of ability to alter it, you know, and from what I understand, you know, I'll contact the vendor but he had told other people he wasn't willing to do anything, but I'll negotiate with him. I've negotiated with a lot of people.
So,
And the ship thing, the 10-year lien versus the 3, because I did find some old documents, I think I emailed to you. So they didn't have ship involved at some
yeah,
level.
they're normally always involved when SHIP funds are available. And it's normally initiated at the application process. So what happens is, and this is my thought because SHIP was not even aware of, you call and speak to the president up there, is that SHIP funds became available at some point in this whole project. And the grant administrator became aware and said, hey, there's X amount more funds available. So if needed, then we can tap into that. After that is when the change orders came through, is my
Use it
issue.
or lose it.
Exactly. So I'm not opposed to, whatever, I'm not just ramping up fees just because there's money available.
Yeah.
No, and for the smallest septic system in Drainfield, and then the vendor in Brantford told me that they only charge the contractor $3,800 for the septic in Drainfield. How did you get to $13,000 from $3,800? And also what CDBG has told me, and which I don't want to go down this route because then it involves the town, is if it's opened up to an investigation, the grant administrator, Andy Easton, and they are responsible for doing cost analysis on each change order that is submitted, and it has to be a good reason why the change order is submitted and for that rate. So at this point, I don't think our problem is even with the contractor as much as it is the grant administrators and what they've allowed during this process. So, and then they told me that, so if it is founded, the grant administrator is the one that is on the leash for paying the overage to the company, not anybody else.
Right.
So that's what's been told to me. I don't wanna go down that route because it freezes up other grants and things that's attached to that until this is resolved.
Right.
I would just rather they just, you know,
I did send Joe a resolution, and there was a resolution passed by the county and then a resolution passed by the town to use SHIP funds to supplement the CDBG. So I don't
Correct.
know.
yeah, that's in any CDBG. If funds are available from SHIP.
Yeah.
But at the time, that funds were not available, so they didn't get the application for the SHIP in the beginning. And all of a sudden, it became available, and then all of a sudden, the change orders came through. That's the issue.
So I got to.
I have a couple of things.
I did, oh, you wanted to,
I have a couple of things under council comments. One, this goes back to the public works, the bike path needs to be blown off. And if that means daily to keep it clean, then that means daily. And this is not about public works, but I did a lot of research on that bike path. And no one is to park on it or drive over it to park. Now, I don't know how that would be monitored, but we have several areas in town where that bike path just serves as a parking lot. And then, so we need to do something about that. And then my last thing, Joe, can you buy one of those little 3-minute clock things? I've requested that through our interim clerk, and until I was not gonna peck another key on the keyboard. And, or do you have checks for, I'm done. Do you have checks that I need to sign?
you need one of them for Stu.
Oh, I know, that's why I requested it.
Here we go, that's the part.
I'm gonna give him a flavor.
I make a motion that this meeting is adjourned.
All those in favor?
Aye.
And I heard Bill's eye from the bathroom, so we're good.
I see y'all, I can help you with that, didn't I?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Appreciate it, sir.
I got faith in you.
Thank
Thank you.
Thank you, Rocky. It's a brown. You can somewhere.
Oh, that fish.
I know.
Well, the
Yeah,
sun told on you.
Yeah, when I tried my boat, I
Okay.
run my boat.
All right, it's-
Load my hat off, so I
I
didn't wear my
am.
hat, but I rode my boat.
I would run against your hands.
Don't hold that against. Don't hold it against.
Let me ask you this.
Oh, you getting taller in your old age.
Huh?
You getting taller in
No, I'm getting shorter, man.
That's
I'm
all
right.
right.
I'm getting
I
shorter
mean,
quicker than you.
I think I'm shrinking a little bit.
and not being.
Yeah. It's 35 and a half.
Is my guess.
Before I met you, so.
Did we get his gift card?
Nobody does.
It's over here.
No, I think he was supposed to have a dinner gift card.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Did we approve? I mean, not that I'm making we sign the third.
That's what I use.
Because you didn't run the card.
Okay.
That
That was a shocker to me. I was like, honey.
Before I met you.
That's not over.
All right.
For the turn.
Oh, I got you. I think.
Awesome.
He didn't call me and tell me that.
I got you. I
So
got
he's
you.
refusing to sign.
I got you.
Well, he wasn't not to the church
Yeah, I want a copy of that too, if it could be forwarded to everyone at this point. I don't know if it can, since we already discussed it. Yeah.
I didn't think he should. He said he could. Not only could you should.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I think it is.
That sounds like it. I mean, I
Scooter.
don't know near what y'all do about it.
I don't know. You might want to read about it. See you later, man.
Alright.
Have a good night.
Good thing you're here. Keep
Good luck.
right going.
Good luck to you, what's over,
No, you-
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm sure you
They're
know.
moving a bed.
It's like everything, we're going through a stop sign, backing up and stopping. Yeah, too late.
too late.
And then I had the sovereign citizen threaten me.
Yeah.
So,
Today,
right
Is
while
that
you
what
were
all
here,
that-
yeah.
I wondered why y'all kept going in and out.
I only went out once.
Well, you need to stay
He
inside.
says to me, come outside, I wanna talk to us. You know, that's the shit ain't happening now.
What's he threatening for?
I was gonna send it to him. I did something nice. I took a picture of him holding the baby.
Oh,
I said I was gonna send it to him. In my head, I said that. Oh, you gotta delete that picture. His kid's on the video, the whole meeting, man. The dick.
I thought maybe the wife had come for the baby or something, they were having a.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know what was going on either.
Did I lose Joe?
Yeah, he's getting that affidavit thing, I think.